Good morning. I'm Mike Strejc, and I'm last. I'd rather been first. Actually, I'd rather had my band behind me and 20 brass players than mine on the tuba. That's much easier for me to do. I was asked to share a little about how God's presence is in my life. But a first thing is 11 years ago or 12, I can't remember now, I went in for surgery, and I didn't have a very good surgery. I was sick for 4 months. But because of all of you, I'm here. And I thank you. I have a former coworker that was sharing with Laura Clark about this gentleman in her office. And she's not a Christian, but she still was praying for me. And they shared a little bit, and they discovered it was me. And people were praying for me in Argentina and in England. That's the power of prayer. There's presence of God everywhere when we're praying. But that's not what I'm sharing about. I want to talk about a time in our lives, and Karen and I were struggling just about some decisions, and we couldn't get an answer. And in our mind, we knew God was providing and all that, but it was really difficult. So I'm driving home one day. I came from Vancouver to Portland, and this little black car came by me at 80 miles an hour. But on the back, it had in 1-foot letters, God provides. Okay, I believed it. So I went home, we talked about it, we shared about it, and God provided. He gave us our answers we needed. We were excited. That's the presence of God. About 3 years later, I was in a moment of where I was probably going to get laid off. We knew about it. I had a phone call. On my way home, a couple days later, same little black car. God provides. 6 months later, I have a job. I had to take a big pay cut, but I had a job. Now I'm on a different highway, on max, going to work. Car came by. What's on the back? God provides. He does. And 3 times. I have never seen that car since. I've only seen it 3 times. I think God has a little car, and he drives around for people who need reassuring that his presence is always in their lives. You know, some need a 2x4. I have a little black car that reminds me. But it's true. Every time God becomes aware in my life and something, he does that. It's not always a little car. Sometimes it's my darling wife. Sometimes it's my really close friends. We meet for coffee, and that time is where God's presence is. You don't have to go searching for it. It's always there. Just look for it. Just pray for it. And he will show how his presence is in your life. I thank you for this body. I mean, this is what it's all about. It's the family. When you're hurting, you're there. When I'm hurting, you're there. It's what we always need. So just remember that. And you don't have to watch for the little black car. It'll just come up. Just drive right by you. You'll look in the back, 1-foot letters, God provides. So thank you for today. Thank you for this. God is great.